Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Darnasia, and I am a parent consultant with the Parent Information Center of Delaware. I also have a very special guest with me today, Miss Mary Carmen from Delaware's Birth to Three Early Intervention Program. Today, our topic is overview of Delaware's Birth to Three system. PIC informs, educates, and advocates and supports youth and families in Delaware. Oh, no. Oh, I hope it doesn't do that. Let me take that off. I don't want the slides to go that fast. PIC is celebrating our 40th birthday this year. We are a nonprofit organization that provides tools for parents, caregivers, and advocates of children to secure appropriate education and related services. Our mission is to improve health and educational outcomes for children and youth by empowering them, their families, and the professionals who serve them. Our vision is for all children to fulfill their potential and to succeed and live productive lives. PIC supports youth, families, and professionals from prenatal, early intervention to grade school, including K through 12, and then post-high school and also adulthood. We also support to youth, families, and professionals with one-on-one consultations, learning opportunities, online resources, outreach, and system advocacy. And then this one, I'll say it. So I have some, let me find it. I'll probably say, as I mentioned earlier, we have the pleasure of having Miss Mary Carmen with us, and she will take it from here. If you want me to do the objectives, that's fine. But if me just passing it over to you so that it's no confusion and we start straight from Delaware's Birth to Three Early Intervention Program, maybe that's what's fine. So if you're okay with me just passing it to you that way, we can do that. Okay.
It's okay. It's good. I was gonna tell you that you should probably change the setting that because I'm seeing you in the presentation and
Oh.
it's covering the bottom of the
So let me
content.
see let me make a difference to share it. Would you
Yeah.
want me to just take it? Would it be better if I just take myself off completely?
I I think it's gonna be better
Okay, that's
if we
fine. No,
don't
no, we
use
can
that
do that.
option because
Let me see.
you're gonna, even though we'll paraphrase the content and that, but it's it feels weird to
Okay,
that you cannot see the whole
all right,
uh
let me see.
yeah. And it's funny that happened to me. I prepare a presentation and
Mhm.
that was how I wanted, but it never really.
No, it's fine. So can
At
you
one
see?
point, I had to switch it because I have some items that I intentionally have the Virtue
Oh,
3 logo in the bottom. So I was there, but they were some not. And unless you do it that way, that you place your logo or set a blank space in the corner
okay.
where your face is gonna be, it's gonna mess it up.
Mess you up. Okay, so
Yeah.
let me stop sharing and let me just try to redo it so I can make sure that it's
Yeah.
all right. So
Yeah. And you kind of start learning tricks of the trade.
I know.
It is. It's
Trial and error is okay for me. It is all right. Okay, so is
yeah.
this better? Can you see it better?
Yes, and it's complete.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure. Let's just go through. And then I have so this one, where is it at? As you say these ones, I'll just hit them because I didn't take the thing out. Yeah. So as you say, as I hit them, you can just say them. And then I think I take it back at the resource page. And I just want to read to you what I have there so that it's okay with you. And if you want me to add anything else for the resource page. Um,
You can you can eliminate the second one that it's that's the old link to us,
oh,
and
is it
right now it's an empty space
the third
there.
one? Okay, let me
Yeah.
do that now.
Yeah, the third one.
And then for this one, I'm gonna delete it right now, and then save it so it won't be on there. But I just have, here are some additional resources PIC provides, and of course, we have our website, www.picofdale.org, where you may find the latest information that you and your family may benefit from. You may find dates for training, such as the one we provided today, additional resources, including fact sheets and even our most recent events we may have coming up. Also on this slide, we have Delaware's Birth to Three Early Intervention Program website. Be sure to visit if you or anyone you know can benefit from the program. Okay,
Yep.
perfect. All right, so let me stop sharing so that I can go in there and take this out.
Let me close my Teams or it's gonna be messing my
All right, I literally just took it out and now I'm about to save it. So it's not on there anymore.
yeah,
Perfect.
because if that's and in the new website everything is there. So I've been uh on top of it, and
Of it.
yeah, go there, there a referral is there, contact number
Yep.
are there,
And if you
and
want to, even when I say that, Miss Mary Carmen, if you want to, because even if, when I say you or anyone you know can benefit from the program, you can always add anything you would like to in there. And we can just go from there.
no, and I plan to, while I'm, for example, the slide about the referral, I will mention
Add it in
the
there. That's
website
perfect.
that,
Perfect.
in
Thank
the
you so
website,
much.
you can make a phone call, but you can complete the referral form through the website. And every page of the website has the option for the referral. It's the start
Okay.
the journey bottom. And why it keeps, I need to shut down all my
Yeah,
notifications.
that's literally, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb.
No, it is. Let me see. Oh God. Let me do that and turn off my phone. Okay. Let me close this because I don't. I was this Saturday in an event of
The one you were
in
telling me about.
Laurel. Yes. Oh my God.
Hmm.
It was really,
Was
really
it
good.
good?
A
Oh,
lot, a lot of in the morning. I was like, we were all so scared because it was raining. But then, by the time we were to start, no rain, the
it was
weather was
fine.
really
That's
nice,
good.
and it was really good. They had a lot of resources for the family, not only for where they set all the vendors tables, but from the foundation, they had backpacks, uh, food boxes from the food bank. They oh my gosh, they had so many things there
That's
for
so
their
good
families, and bouncy houses for the
for the kids.
kids. Yeah, yeah. No, no, it was, and the foundation has a lot of volunteers,
Mhm.
so they also help those families whose their English is really, really literal, or they
Okay,
are emergent English learners.
that's
So
good.
they walk those families through each vendor and to translate, and that was good.
That's
Because
good.
I was like, I don't know Haitian Creole. I
And we
wish,
used to have someone who was so good here. But that is really, really good that those families were able to benefit from that,
yes,
honestly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was a good event. So I'm like, fingers crossed.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah. And in general, events that are sponsored by community organizations, even churches, and all, they do have a good turnout in people
Yeah.
in attendance. So
Okay.
yeah. With the library, sometimes it's a hit or miss.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
like, I think that most times it can be like that. Um, I see with school events though that are really, really good. I've also done, I will say the church events too, Miss Mary Carmen, so I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think events in general right now are definitely hit,
Yeah.
especially after COVID. Some people are still like so shaky. They're like still like, but
That's true.
it's good. The ones that are able to come out, especially like for the backpack giveaways or like any things that family may, sometimes struggle to get or may not want to say it, so that was really, really good. I
Okay.
wish it wasn't so far. Maybe the ones that, if I hear about it super early, Miss Mary Carmen, you could share it with me and I could make
Okay.
sure that pick is there. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
love those.
Yeah. The next one that we have, there is going, it's on September 21st at
Okay.
the Route 9 Library.
I'll
It's
definitely, yeah.
that's the Hispanic Heritage
Okay. And then
Community
maybe I
something.
don't, have you met Lily who works here?
I
These are
think
bilinguals.
I think Lily was at a baby shower
She may
that
have
we
been.
were
Yeah. I have to get you guys, and Lily is really, really good. She
uh,
does exactly what I do. She's just our bilingual parent consultant. So I'll also share that information with her, and
yeah,
me and her both can make sure we're at the Route 9
yeah,
library for the
yeah.
21st.
I can send you, let me, I don't know, I'm gonna send you the contact for that one,
Okay.
because that one is sponsored by the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition,
Okay. Okay.
and they are
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm
They
gonna try
have
to get us
great,
in there.
yes.
Yep.
And let me, I can send you the contact, because she
Perfect.
just sent a reminder today, and last year it was good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
definitely
Oh,
try to make sure me and Lily are both there. Even if both of us can't make it,
yeah.
I'll for sure be there so that, and I'll just pass the information to Lily.
Mm-hmm. And that was a good. The other big one that we have is the Mickey Fest in September 7th in
Yeah, I think
Newcastle.
I have that on my calendar. Where is it at, Miss Mary Carmen?
Uh, that is the park just in the old part of Newcastle,
Yeah,
where the
because I think that I
a
got it
big
from
sailboat is.
I think I got the information from our committee meetings.
Yes,
And I think I have it written down. So I think
that
that
because
I'm almost certain it's on my calendar.
that event is Mickey is, oh my gosh, it's Molly Merrill's daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and her both of her kids, they have, it's, oh my God, I think it's Saint Filippo's
Okay.
syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And they have been making this event every year. They have the fundraiser piece
Okay.
for an organization, and they support research. And they were, I think both kids are already out of the program, but both kids benefit from early intervention.
Okay.
And it's it's great event. They have games for the kids, live music, food trucks,
Okay.
and a lot of families.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I definitely have that on my calendar from
yeah.
us speaking about it in our committee meetings
Yeah.
because it sounds super
And
familiar.
sometimes I'm amazed to see how many people they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. I didn't know this
Uh-huh.
was a thing, that program it. And
Yep.
I'm like, oh my gosh. And
Yep.
I think that in the past years, I will not say as result of the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
and all the talking about the impact, the social emotional impacts of
Yep.
that period of time. But I know that also pediatricians are being more on schedule with
Mm-hmm.
screeners and having these conversations and
Yeah.
mentioning early
Getting a lot better.
intervention.
Yeah.
Yes, and also bringing to the table additional supports that are not necessarily medical
Oh,
approaches to
yeah,
what's
I
going
agree.
on.
I
And
agree. I think it's just a matter of doing the outreach and getting it out there. Because there's been times where like a child is, and we're probably going to have to hurry up, but there's been a matter of times where, a child is 3 and now going into 4, and the child has not gotten services, but now they're getting evaluated in the school district. And, I'm like, well, hey, because I always ask, did you work with the birth to 3 program?
mm-hmm,
And I just had a parent last week. She's actually working with one of my colleagues, but because she was 4, my colleague brought me in, and she didn't get any services. And I was just like, there has to be a way for us to get the names out there. I feel that way even for
mm-hmm.
like, sometimes I speak with parents and they're like, I did not know that you guys existed. And I'm like, we've been around for 40 years. That is
Yeah.
crazy. That is
And let me tell you, at
crazy.
least in our side, and 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 it's also breaking. It's a difficult period of time
Yeah.
when they are working and understanding and the acceptance of this is happening. And
Happening. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I need to reach out for help and
And
support, and I
resources.
don't know what,
Yeah. And
how.
I understand that piece. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to share the presentation. I understand that piece, Miss Mary Carmen, because it's so like this isn't just my job by the book, it's my life.
Nice.
And I was that parent who was like, I was not in denial because I knew that we were going to need help, but it was more so like, I'm young, I don't know which way I'm going. I have no idea what next looks like for us. I don't want to just have to speak to another person. And I the benefits that my son could have used for the birth to 3 program, I didn't exercise them well. I didn't. But I lived and I learned, and he's 8 now, and I'm able to share that information with parents. Like, I know you don't want to feel like you're just someone else, or someone else is just calling you to talk to you, but they're trying to provide things that, you and your
Mm-hmm.
child may benefit from in the long run. Because my baby boy is 8 now, about to be 9, and he's doing great, right? But in the beginning, I wish I had the knowledge to know, like, this
Okay.
is to help me. It's not like, and then with some parents, it is very, very hard. It's still a huge struggle for me because it's very, very sentimental. It's very like his condition is very rare. So we never know, like every year, every other month, it's something new. We don't know,
Mm-hmm.
so that is when I talk to most parents, that's what I like to deliver so that they know, like, hey, we're not here just to be another person speaking at you. I'm speaking with you. I've lived it. I'm still living it. I'm going through it. And I think that that really, really helps because a lot of times it's overwhelming, like especially when your
It
child is
is.
birth
It's
to three, like it's super,
yeah.
super overwhelming. But I always, if I can, and if they're able to understand on the level that I'm trying to express it, I definitely try to give them like a tiny bit of my own experience so they know, like,
Mm-hmm.
hi, I am here. I'm literally here to hold your hand and to
Mm-hmm.
help you. I don't want you to feel like, um, and as he's about to be 9 and I'm still going through it. I'm still like every other month it's like a
Yeah.
surgery or like I'm like, but I really, really, if I could do one thing different, Miss Mary Carmen, I really, really wish I would have exercised the help that you guys provide because I just didn't. But I just didn't know any better. I literally was like, I feel like we're out here
Mm-hmm.
alone. I have to do
Just
it. Like, yeah. So that is what I try
uh,
to advocate to my parents. Like,
yeah, no, and
use us, okay?
yeah, it is. It's and it helps connect and understand the struggles of the
Hmm.
families and
Absolutely. Let me share. I'm going to share, and you just let me know that the presentation is okay on the screen. Um, I'll just go back. Okay. Is it okay, Miss Mary Carmen? Perfect.
perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Mhm. And Miss Mary Carmen, I'm going to mute when I pass it over to you, and then I'll unmute for the resource thing because the phones in the office, I can't turn them completely off. I don't want them to ring while you're talking.
I know. Uh, yeah, you know, I had a sign on my door that I'm on, not to be interrupted.
Let me see. I'm gonna ask Miss Mary how many people were registered or if there are any. So I know when to start. I think either way it'll be recorded. But just so that I may can give them a couple minutes if they need it to come in. Okay, she said 5 people were registered, so I'll probably give them until like 12:03 to 12:04 just to come in. Okay, Miss Mary Carmen, we can start. If they start to come in, I'll just accept them in. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Darnasia, and I am a parent consultant with the Parent Information Center of Delaware. I also have a very special guest with us today. Her name is Miss Mary Carmen, and she's from Delaware's Birth to Three program. Today, our topic is overview of Delaware's Birth to Three system. PIC informs, educates, and advocates, and supports youth and families in Delaware. PIC is celebrating our 40th birthday this year. We are a nonprofit organization that provides tools for parents, caregivers, advocates of children to secure appropriate education and related services. Our mission is to improve health and educational outcomes for children and youth by empowering them, their families, and the professionals who serve them. Our vision is for all children to fulfill their potential and succeed and live productive lives. PIC supports youth, families, and professionals from prenatal, early intervention to grade school K through 12, and then post-high school and also adulthood. We also support to youth, families, and professionals with one-on-one consultations, learning opportunities like this one today, online resources, outreach, and system advocacy. As I mentioned earlier, we have the pleasure of having Ms. Mary Carmen with us, and she will take it from here.
Good afternoon. My name is Mari Carmen Morales from Birth to 3 Early Intervention Program. And the objectives of this workshop are to help parents and family members better understand Delaware's Birth to 3 Early Intervention Program, what is an IFSP and how it can help your child, and how early intervention supports and services can help infants and toddlers with disabilities. If you are concerned about your child's development and you know your child's best, we encourage you to talk to your doctor, ask for an evaluation, ask for a screening, ask for a referral, but you can also make your own referral. Visit us at www.b23de.org. What is early intervention? Early intervention are all the services and support that are available for babies and young children with developmental delays and disabilities and for their families. These services can include speech therapy, physical therapy, special education, and other types of services based on the needs of the child and the family. Early intervention can have a significant impact on the child's ability to learn new skills and overcome challenges, and can increase success in school and life. Early intervention programs are available in Delaware, and the programs will provide services for any child who is eligible at no cost for the family. Part C and Part B of the IDA, the Individuals with Disability Education Act, IDA, has two major parts. Part C, where Birth to 3 Early Intervention Program is covered infants and toddlers from age birth to 3, and Part B addresses the right to a free and appropriate public education, and that covers children from 3 years of age throughout 21 years. All eligible children and toddlers and their families have the right to receive early intervention services. Early intervention is about teams working together, and with your early intervention team, we're going to identify all the unique developmental needs of your child and services and support for your child and your family to help you. And a plan is going to be in place to support those unique needs. The Delaware Early Intervention System starts with the referral to our program. Assessment and evaluations will be in place as needed to determine if your child is eligible for services. And then an IFSP, the Individualized Family Service Plan, will be in place. And when your child is reaching his third birthday, we will work with you through the transition for Part B services if the child is eligible, or to explore other options outside of Birth to 3 Early Intervention System. Early intervention in Delaware, all eligible infants and toddlers with disabilities are provided opportunities to receive early intervention support and services. Families of these eligible children are also to have opportunities to receive supports and services so they may acquire abilities to advocate and provide ongoing learning opportunities for their child. Delaware is a birth mandate state, which means that children who are deaf, hard of hearing, deaf blind, visually impaired, or autistic are eligible to receive these services, and they do not have to wait until their child is 3 years of age to receive services with their school district. In Delaware, the agency that is responsible for early intervention is the Department of Health and Social Services. And then we have two regional programs that are responsible for the service delivery. There are two ways a child can be found eligible for early intervention. The first one would be after an evaluation that shows that there is a developmental delay, or the child has a medical condition with a high probability of resulting in developmental delays. The referral agencies or individuals in the community must refer children who may have disabilities and need early intervention services to our Birth to Tree program. What are some sources responsible for referral? The parents, doctors, hospital, childcare programs and early learning center, schools, public health facilities, public health or social service agencies, other clinics and healthcare providers, domestic violence shelters and agencies, child welfare system, or homeless family shelters. The timeline for referral is to be able to provide the families services as soon as possible. So once the program receives that referral, the family will be contacted within no more than 7 days after that referral. The assessment is an ongoing process, and it is to gather all the information that we need to help the IFSP team identify goals for your family and for your child. Information gathered for assessment purposes may include medical record, child care record, observations of the child, and family input about the child and their family. The evaluation, what it looks like. It's going to be an evaluation that it's going to gather information about your child in 5 different areas: cognitive, communication, physical, social, emotional, and self-help skills. There are going to be a lot of observations, but you will get, as a parent, a lot of questions. You're the expert in your child. So your role during that evaluation is to participate, share your child's strengths, be prepared to play with your child, and share the time of the day that your child is at their best. And it's always good to have a list of questions to ask the evaluator and whatever other information you feel it's important to have better picture of how your child is functioning. The eligibility, once the evaluation is completed, your child should show a developmental delay at least in one of these areas: cognitive, physical, including vision and hearing, communication, that include both expressive or receptive language in any of those, social emotional development, and adaptive skills. What is an individualized family service plan? Remember, I mentioned once the child is found eligible, a plan is going to be in place. So the IFSP is that written plan that it's what's going to drive the early intervention process. What must be included in a child's IFSP? The child's current level of development, family resources, priorities, concerns related to their child development, the results or the outcomes the family want to achieve, the early intervention services that the child and the family will receive, where the child and family will receive those services. And the IFSP will also include the transition plan, all the steps as the child approaches age 3. Who must be included in the team that developed the IFSP? That IFSP includes the parent, the service coordinator designated by Birth to 3 early intervention program, any other team member responsible of conducting evaluations or assessment, any other individual that can provide valuable information and help the team make decisions for the child and for services, an advocate or any other person outside the family at parent request. What are some of the most common early intervention services? So some examples of early intervention services can include service coordination, family training, counseling, home visit, social work services, transportation, special instruction, a variety of therapies, medical services, audiology, vision centers. Services are going to be provided based on the child's needs and strengths. Your role, again, you have an active role in all this process. It's be ready for the assessment and the evaluation, actively participate in those IFSP meetings, prepare for transition, keep your child's record and all the important documentation, and keep always an open communication with your child's providers. Oh, okay, here we have a video about the family's role in the IFSP process.
Here are some additional resources. Well, first, can I say thank you so much, Miss Mary Carmen?
Thank
Thank
you.
you for all of the information. It was great. Here are some additional resources PIC provides. And of course, we have our website, www.pickofdale.org, where you may find the latest information that you and your family may benefit from. You may find dates for training, such as the one we provided today, additional resources, including fact sheets, and even our most recent events we may have coming up. On this slide, we also have Delaware's Birth to Three Early Intervention Program website. It's right underneath of PICS. Be sure to visit if you or anyone you know can benefit from the program. Thanks again for joining us. And these are some extra, we have our phone number here, our QR code if you need it. We have our website, of course, and our general email. And thank you again, Ms. Mary Carmen, for all of the information.
Yes, thank you for the invitation. And we want the families to explore our website. You can complete the referral form in our website. And there are additional developmental information, child milestones, some informational videos, and really good content for families to learn more about early intervention. And if you have any concern about your child, don't wait and see. Contact us in bird23de.org.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you again, Ms. Mary Carmen.